These classic Pokemon games are coming to Switch really soon. From GameSpot by Darren Bonthuis? Yeah. Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green will launch on Pokemon Day. So what is this? Pokemon Day is scheduled for February 27th, and it looks like fans can celebrate the 30th anniversary of the franchise with a trip back to the Kanto region. Hooray! That's probably my favorite version of Pokemon, so I'm excited. This tugboat is slightly less upset. I am slightly less upset, tugboat, today because of this news. Where was it? The listings for the Game Boy Advance remake. Remakes? Like straight up remakes, or just like re-release? Listings for Game Boy Advance remakes of Pokemon Red and Blue, Pokemon Fire Red, and Leaf Green. It's Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Those are the remakes of the old Game Boy ones. So this is just a re-release of the Game Boy Advanced Pokemons, not the original Game Boy Pokemons. Have gone live, and both games will be released on Pokemon Day, the February 27th. The games will not be part of the Nintendo Switch Online GBA library, as they'll be sold for $20 each through the Switch eShop due to reasoning some may find unsatisfactory. Okay. I don't see why. They have like a Game Boy Advance emulator already built in. I don't know why they would want to. Why not just use it? I suppose they could get more money out of you for fine. It's like $20 each. So if you want both versions, you have to fork out like $40, which is that more than it's more than the subscription to the Nintendo Online. The games will support wireless battling via a modern version of the Wireless Club, and they'll also be compatible with Pokemon Home. That means that Pokemon captured in the games can be transported to modern Pokemon games through the subscription service. Oh. Now that's interesting. Oh, okay, maybe that's why. Because like in like the emulator, you can just like pause and reset and like go back. That would probably like mess with the whole Pokemon gameplay thing. Because you can like cheese it very easily to get yourself like 10 Mewtwo's. So I guess that makes more sense now. First released in 2004, the two games gave the classic Pokemon adventures a big upgrade for the Game Boy Advance. They're the first true remakes of mainline games in the franchise, which has seen several more remakes added to the library over the years, and they include new content like an improved menu system and new explorable area, the Sevi Island. Isn't that the Orange Island? I thought that... Whatever. While it hasn't been formally announced yet, fans are expecting an annual Pokemon Presents livestream from Nintendo next week on Pokemon Day. This has been an annual tradition for several years now, and the broadcast typically shows off updates on a wide variety of franchise games like Pokemon Go, Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket, Pokemon Unite, and Pokemon Masters EX, alongside new announcements. Following the launch of Pokemon Legends Z to A last year, rumors wasn't a very good game. That was kind of a disappointing, not worth all the kerfuffle with Pal World kind of game. Last year, rumors are also circulating that a new mainline Pokemon game will launch later this year as part of the 30th anniversary celebrations. That would make sense, I think. Because how long's it been since, what was the last one? Scarlet and Violet. So, well, I don't know, so, wait, no, it's only been like a couple years, maybe? Also, usually they have like another remake in between like mainline games. There hasn't been another remake, has there? No. Or I suppose that ZA one was not a remake, but I guess like the buffer game, or well, they're making the new one. Anyway, Nintendo and Pokemon Company have teased a year-long campaign which kicked off with a 60-second ad that aired during Super Bowl 60. Got it. Oh, that's it? Okay. Pokemon soup. It's not soup made of Pokemon, is it? That would... Well, no, they do eat Pokemons in the Pokemon world, don't they? Ugh. I just, like, imagine eating, like, a ground-up Pikachu. That'd probably taste electric. It would have, like, an electrifying taste. Yeah. How shocking. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Pokemon, and it was... So this is confirmed, it was announced? So listings... Well, it says listings for Game Boy Advance remakes... So it's listed, so it is actually happening. This is not just, like, reporting some rumor they heard. Okay. Well, we're off to a good start with GameSpot, then. Because I also have, I guess, in addition, or follow-up, or whatever, more information about the reason, I guess. Nintendo explains why classic Pokemon games are releasing differently. We thought it would be fun, is the quotation. This is by Chris Compendio. The Game Boy Advance titles retail for $20 each and aren't part of the Nintendo Switch Online. Okay, so why is that, Chris? The Pokemon Company and Nintendo made the surprise announcement that Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green are coming to Nintendo Switch next week. But some fans are puzzled by the unusual standalone release of these retro Game Boy Advance classics. While the Nintendo FAQ did little to elaborate on why these games aren't coming to Nintendo Switch Online, the official word is fascinating regardless. So you're not going to give more information? You just... Well, okay, well, fine. What? It's kind of a misleading headline then, I guess. Maybe. Well, okay, let's see what you got. One prompt in the Nintendo Support FAQ reads, "Why are you handling these classic games differently?" The answer states, "In celebration of 30 years of Pokemon, we thought it would be fun to return to the ultimate versions of the original Pokemon adventures in Kanto region with these special releases." It's a response that largely dodges the core concern of the question. Yeah, that didn't really answer the question. Because, what did you say? They thought it would be fun? Well, what does that mean? Like, they thought it would be fun to tease people? I thought it'd be fun to charge $20 per game? Why is this fun for you? Elaborate on that, please. In the FAQ, Nintendo also stated that it thought users will appreciate the ultimate versions of those original adventures, rather than releasing the original Red and Blue for Game Boy when... Well, I would have liked that. I kind of want to... like a re-release, or at least put like the Red and Blue on the Switch Online, Nintendo Switch Online, because... I don't know, I like that game. I would like to play it again, because I can't anymore, because my old Game Boy Pocket gave out years ago, so I can't play my old Game Boy games anymore. When addressing whether those original versions would be a part of Nintendo Switch Online, the FAQ simply lists every Pokémon spin-off title already in the Nintendo Classic Library, adding that the company has nothing to announce regarding any other potential titles. So I guess kind of another non-answer. Alright, well that didn't really help much, but okay. What's this? Get ready to relieve the Kanto region trainers. Pokemon Fighter Red version and Leaf Green version coming to Nintendo. Oh, that's an ad, I guess. So yeah, you pre-order it if you want. Nah, we'll see. We'll see if it's, oh, there's more. We'll see if they, I don't know, did it right. Like, there's no glitches or any kind of, I don't know what you got. To see if there's no problems with, like, the transfer. I'll wait a bit for that. Fans have also raised complaints about the $20 price tag attached to the re-release. Yeah, like, I mean, it's, what, a 30-year-old game? Or almost 30-year-old game? Like, $20? Really? And it's just a simple re-release, not really even like a... It's not even a remaster or anything. For reference, that's the same price as 1 year of a base Nintendo Switch Online membership. If you want both versions, you'll have to cough up $40 in total. Yeah, that's what I said. Usually, separate versions of the two games are being released for 3 different languages. What does that matter? Okay. While Nintendo didn't fully explain why these GBA titles won't be part of the platform's subscription service, speculation points to the Nintendo Classic apps supporting cloud saves, save states, and rewind functionality. Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking. That because you could easily cheese it to like get like the best whatever, and then you could also transfer that to Pokemon Home, which transfers to your regular, or I guess like the mainstream games, and yeah, that probably mess up like the Pokemon tournament things. So I guess I can understand that. Or you could just disable it. Couldn't you? Like if you're doing an online battle in the Switch, the emulator, like you could just disable it for that, couldn't you? I don't know. Where was I? GBA will be part. While Nintendo didn't fully explain why these so speculation points that players easy exploit. But until Nintendo, the Pokemon Company, or developer Game Freak says anything on the matter, it remains conjecture. Yeah, I guess that I was conjecturing. Released all the way back in 2004, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green received a score of 8.4 in GameSpot's review and remains a fan favorite. The games will officially launch after the upcoming Pokemon Presents livestream on February 7th. Are we just a little bit under your word count? You had to add in that one line. Okay. Well, yeah, so there you go. Pokemon's coming back to the Nintendo. The Nintendo Switch this time. So, oh, is it for the Switch or the Switch 2? Or for both? It says it's coming to the Nintendo Switch, so... Like, I'm assuming it's for the Switch as well as the Switch 2. That would make the most sense to me, anyway. So, yeah. What are your thoughts? Are you excited for this? Because I'm kind of excited, because I like the old games, and I guess, like, without... Because... kind of having, like, the save states and the cloud saves and the rewinds and all that, I might sound hypocritical here, but it's kind of better without it. Like that, you have the whole, I think it's more exciting. Like, it might be boring at some points, but it's like, when it comes down to it for playing it, like, it feels better without it, because you can't cheese it. Like, you have to like, actually use your real brain, work out real strategies, and yeah, sure, it can be slow at some parts, but, like, it's I don't know. I think that's part of like the whole overall experience of it. So, and like if those tools are there, like you could just like not use it, like not use the save states if you wanted to. But I mean, the tools are there, so I guess like the temptation is always there as well. And I don't know. It feels like those things kind of spoil the whole game anyway. But I mean, it's up to you how you play it, I guess. Want to use save states or not. Like I'm not judging you how you want to play. I prefer without. So yeah, what do you think? Are you excited? I've already said it already. Yeah. So yeah. Tell me what you think in the comments below. What's your favorite Pokemon? What's your favorite Pokemon game? And are you... yeah. There you go. Leave it in the comments.